Hi, welcome to Brunch with Brian, your daily live stream. And it's Monday, September 21. You know, it was a fun weekend. I actually got to go, my kids treated me for my big birthday. You guys maybe know about that. And we went up to this really cool obstacle course. It was up in the trees, up in Flagstaff. You're like 70 feet above the ground, hanging by a little cable. It was very fun. I saved Lynette. She got lost on monkey bars. They're these really hard monkey bars, and you had to go all the way across, and she couldn't make it all the way across. This was towards the end, and she was really tired, and we were all tired. And her hand slipped, and she fell, and she was just hanging there by her cables, 70 feet above the ground. And I had to. they really leave you to your own devices here. There's no guides or anything. So I had to actually get out on the monkey bars and actually go across the monkey bars and sort of shoot through sheer dint of strength and will, sort of pull her, push her over across to the other platform. So it was very exciting. I got banged up a little bit. I got a little bruise on my arm. So, but it was really fun and it was a great time. And, it makes you think about there's all these things in life that really can get you in a sour mood or get you not feeling positive. And remember, this is all about when you come to Brunch with Brian, and me too. Sometimes I get kind of grouchy, but this Brunch with Brian is where we all come together and we use the law of attraction to stay positive. And we smile and we do deep breathing and we talk about positive things and fun things and exciting things and interesting things, things that make your existence, your life on earth more full and more rich, knowing more things about the world and about people, and that is very interesting and it makes your life richer. That's why I like to share facts sometimes from history and that, and also history always teaches us lessons about what we're going through today. And so there was a lot of interesting things today. It's September 21st. It's World Peace Day. The two most important things are it's World Peace Day and World Gratitude Day. And I'll tell you that gratitude is the secret. That's the lesson of today. The lesson of today is that gratitude is the vehicle, the conveyance that will get you from a negative mindset sometimes to a positive mindset. So there's always things to be grateful for in life. There's always wonderful things in your life, even though sometimes it's hard to focus on those because there's big looming aggravations. So try to take, sometimes big looming aggravations require your focus to address that issue and to try to make your life better. But you need to compartmentalize. So that's the second lesson of today. If you're not feeling positive and you're not feeling great and today doesn't feel like your day, what do? You be grateful. You look at all the things that you're grateful in your life and all the wonderful things that you have in your life to give thanks for. And that right there will oftentimes really help you turn around. And then you can think of, we all want to be more at peace, grateful and at peace. So serenity is great, guys, but you got to get a lot of work done too in life. You got to get stuff done. So that's where you use compartmentalization. So if you have an area of aggravation, you kind of got to compartmentalize it and don't let it spill over into the rest of your life. So what does that mean? That means don't dwell on it. Don't think about it all the time. Don't keep going back to it and revisiting it in your mind. Put it in a box and say, okay, this is my compartment for that. And I'm not going to think about this again until, and actually give yourself a time when you can think about it again. So for the rest of the day, because I can't really do anything about it anyway until tomorrow, let's say. So tomorrow at 8, I can think about this again. But until then, I'm not thinking about it. It's in its own compartment, and it's not going to aggravate me and wreck other things that I can be grateful and positive about. So 2 lessons for today. Be grateful on World Gratitude Day, and use compartmentalization when you have areas of aggravation. Just put them in a box in your mind and say, I'm not opening that box again until, and give yourself a time. And then if you open the box and peek in, you know what you're doing. So shut that box and lock it until that next time when you know you've allowed yourself permission to open it up. So a couple great lessons today, but I do got to go through. It's World Peace Day. It's Batman Day. A lot of Dark Knight fans out there. When Christopher Nolan came back in and started doing them with Christian Bale, very interesting. Got some really good versions of the Black Knight. Some people didn't like all those earlier ones, like the ones with Val Kilmer and some of those other guys, and the Michael Keaton ones. Michael Keaton was a really strange choice to play Batman, most people thought. And yet, well, that's Tim Burton for you. Tim Burton's always kind of, it does something different. And, you know, The Nightmare Before Christmas and all those. He likes to do those animations, and he did Edward Scissorhands. And so I really like Tim Burton. Anything by Tim Burton is pretty much going to be interesting anyway. So Batman Day, New York Day, for whatever reason. Pecan, you know, it's always food. So it's chai, pecan cookie day. I guess that's it. Cheeseburger Day was Saturday, so you missed that. Oh, darn. All right, so it's Farm Safety Day for kids, Escapology for whatever reason, and mini golf. So maybe go do mini golf today. But also it's kind of a sad one. It's World Alzheimer's Day today. And so some of you guys know that my sister Karen, I'm scared of Alzheimer's. My sister Karen died of Alzheimer's about 5 years ago, and she was very young, and I really am scared of losing my wits because I kind of rely on my wits, as we all do. So maybe me more than other people. I really, you know, I'm verbal and all that, and if I lose my marbles, it's going to be a drag. So I am kind of nervous about that. So what do? I take Nariva. It's this pill you can buy. It's expensive. I think I pay about $60 a month to take that stuff, but it's 1 pill a day, and it's supposed to help your brain function. So I take that, and I take a multivitamin, and I take the Nariva, and I take a fish oil pill, omega-3 extract. That's supposed to be very good for inflammation. So all that stuff can kind of be good for your brain, and especially like the Nariva, I hope. There's another one out there that people like too. I can't remember the name of it now. It starts with a P, but it's another one of those things that's supposed to be good for your brain. So guess who was born today? Who's one of your favorite comedians? Started in the 2nd year of Saturday Night Live. After Chevy Chase left, he came in. He used to sing Star Wars in a bar, like he was a crooner. He pretended to be one of his characters. I'll give you a second on that one. And he's been in a bunch of great movies. He was even in Zombieland. So maybe that'll give you a tip. Faith Hill turns 53 today. Bill Murray, oh, I gave it to you. Bill Murray turns 70 years old. Bill Murray, big birthday for Bill. Stephen King is 73 today. What's your favorite Stephen King movie? You know, one movie that gets overlooked that people don't remember is Christine. Check it out. It's about a car that comes to life. Christine, that's a really good Stephen King book. Obviously, he's come up with a ton of them. And Shining, don't forget The Shining was a Stephen King book. That was awesome. That was a great movie by Stanley Kubrick. The Hobbit was actually published today in 1937. And you know, my daughter-in-law, Amy, who's married to Cale, she works for Boeing. And Boeing actually in 1942 came out with the B-29 bomber, which is a very crucial plane in that World War II. and dropped the atom bomb, as you know, the hydrogen bomb. And then in 1961, they came out with the Chinook. Boeing did. So if you work for Boeing, today should be like a special day. And I actually sent Amy an email today with that information. I said, hey, check it out. You should be interested in this. So H.G. Wells was born in 1866 this day, famous author. Hey, like Stephen King. I wonder if Stephen King got motivated by that. You should go to your birthday and see who was born on your birthday. And maybe, H.G. Wells was a famous author. He wrote The Time Machine and other things, The Invisible Man. And so that was, maybe Stephen King said, I'm born on the same birthday as H.G. Wells, a famous science fiction writer. Maybe I'll be like that. And so he certainly was. So that's all for today, guys. Remember, if you're aggravated, put it in a box. Whatever's aggravating you, define it, figure out why it's aggravating you, and be able to compartmentalize it. And don't open the box. You can even visualize putting a little sticker on the front of the box. Do not open until, and then put the time on there. Do not open until Tuesday at 10 a.m. That's when I can worry about that again. So that can help you and remind you to stay grateful, because it's World Gratitude Day today. So let's all be grateful for all the wonderful blessings that we have. Really, I've been so blessed, and I said that on the drive home. We drove all the way up to Flagstaff. It's like a 3-hour drive. Took all 3 of our kids. Dashiell, he's about 29, I guess. Kale, 26, and Trinity's 20. So we brought all 3 kids and Amy, Kale's wife, and just drove up to Flagstaff. It's like a 3-hour drive and back. And on the way back, I was just saying, how lucky I am to have these wonderful people and these kids in my life. So if you have all the wonderful people in your life, be grateful and give them a special thank you for being in my life. And because more than things, people are what we want to be grateful for, because people are what really makes your life happy. So guys, that's all for Brunch with Brian today. Some interesting stuff today. And so don't forget to be grateful and use compartmentalization. And until I see you next time, which will be tomorrow at this time, keep expecting success, taking action. And guys, if you were on our I don't want to close prematurely here, but if you were on our event on Friday, that was our special Taking Action in Real Estate event. We are working with some of you guys on an ongoing basis, and we're very excited about that. And so I want you to be here and share these Brunch with Brians every day with us too, because this is a special part of staying positive. And we do a lot of real estate lessons. Sometimes it's positive thinking and powerful lessons like that, and sometimes it's real estate lessons. So today it was great, and I was glad to have you with me. And so until tomorrow, guys, keep expecting success and taking action.